Why do I feel like iCarly music needs to start?
Oh, geez.
My daughter watched that a lot. All right, so we're coming in. This is session 3 now. Just to recap, the party as a interview job went to the Thirsty Throat bar in the Dock Ward of Waterdeep, where they were told about some pest problems in the basement. They encountered just a horde of nasty, diseased rats and dealt with them, and then found a passageway behind a walled up secret door that led down into an abandoned complex underneath the city itself. They progressed through, killed a giant ass spider, and a shadowy reflection of Sese, the paladin. You guys took a rest to recover your spells, if I remember correctly, and two of you managed. Yep, and two of you leveled up.
Yep.
So the issues at hand right now that you're aware of is you have not yet completed an investigation of these ruins. You don't know what else is down here, and you have not yet decided on what, if anything, you're going to do with the were rat. You also have a mysterious, mostly empty bottle, a potion bottle that is filled with a lightly glowing blue potion.
Oh, that's right. I didn't remember mostly empty, but and we didn't determine what that was.
At the time, you did not know.
So we've already taken our long rest?
No, short rest.
Well, people are leveling up, and they can only do that on a long rest.
Right.
So we took a long rest down here.
That was my understanding.
Shadowy. Okay.
Because you guys were talking about just retreating back and closing off the doors and just long resting here.
I got you. Well, two things that we need to discuss as far as long resting here before, I don't know if we discussed this or not, is what do we do to keep the were rats from coming back? Because I'm thinking that they're, kind of they're not a singular creature. Usually it's, pack. If I'm remembering correctly, do I need to make a roll?
Where creatures in general are pack.
Right, but can't talk. Specifically, where rats?
No more or less than werewolves.
Okay, but I would think of pack. So we need to think about, is there some kind of warding? Is there some kind of, I know you can't like spread salt like you do for keep demons out. I don't know. Any ideas there?
Spray some DEET.
Spray some DEET, yeah. Hey, we could have Orkin over. They could spray for them regularly and set traps.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
There we go. Some big sticky traps. Do we have some big sticky traps? Have some holy symbols on them and everything.
I don't think were creatures are affected by holy symbols.
Yeah.
So
I don't have anything like long rest wise in the chat. So if you guys need to use it for hit points or spells or anything like that, unless the party is going to say that you didn't actually long rest, in which case people didn't level up.
Well, what I was looking at here was short rest. If you go out just a little bit, 13 days ago, 21 hours ago, it was takes a short rest, spending one hit dice. That's the only thing I see.
Got it.
So what are your ideas as far as warding off the were creatures?
Well, I would think that we would just do close the door and take a watch rotation. We do have a great lookout in the form of a falcon.
Okay. The crack in the wall that it escaped out of. I mean, do we maybe stuff that with something? I don't know. Shit.
I thought we were going to stuff a dead body in there.
Okay.
You were making lewd jokes about what you were going to do with zombie parts.
Right. Okay.
We won't go into which zombie part.
I must have missed that. I'm not really into the necrophilia thing.
Only necrophilia if you're diddling the zombie. If it's the zombie,
I think Sensei was cool with it.
Works. Never really had to have that discussion.
But we could just some cloth and put it in there, and
All right.
if that's gonna come back, it has to push that cloth out. So all you gotta do is watch that cloth, you know.
Yep. Could build a fire right there.
You're going to gather wood?
Right. No, I'm just so
You're
joking.
going to go out into the tree line? Oh, wait, there's no tree line.
Well, there was
Okay.
plenty of broken furniture and stuff you talked about. We
Right,
could probably do.
Yeah.
But where would the smoke go?
That's. I was joking.
Just in that big room. In that big room
What's
where
in the other room? Do we have some stuff in the other room? We had some broken, like brewing stuff or something. We could like fashion something
There
out
was
of that.
broken brewing stuff and old tables, but you don't know the condition of them.
Okay. Well, we could fashion something to like stick in there.
The game is paused.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
Mike,
So you guys are doing a long rest.
well, Mike's created a little bit of a puzzle here for us. Because
Sure.
my character's leveled up, so we must have long rested. Or am I misunderstanding that, Mike?
Well, I thought that you guys had long rested, but it's been 2 weeks, so
Yeah.
I apparently remembered wrong.
So we're committed.
I was on the game before. I think. Did we change our mind on that and?
Well, if you
decide
look
to short rest?
if you look in the log, you can see my short rest and my arcane recovery there.
Right.
Right.
I kind of thought when we left off, we assumed that those things could be back any minute, and we didn't feel like we had the opportunity to take a long rest, and so we were going to try to push on with the way we were.
That's fine with me. I'll do a short rest. I haven't done mine yet, but I could do one.
I don't need to take a short rest. I don't think at all. If you guys wanted to take a long rest, I mean, there's only one entry and one exit to this room, and I mean,
Well, just because it was my memory, I'll go ahead and let the level ups stand, but normally
Okay.
it would be on a long rest.
well, what I was going to say was Hugo and Brad needs to get his fixed too. Down at the bottom left of the Foundry virtual tabletop, Brad,
Yep.
if you'll not right click. Wait, well now it's not working. Shit. Oh, I can only do mine. If you will left or right click on your name, then you can change your player configuration and change it to remove Uhtred and add your character.
Yeah, because I noticed when I went to do that, it had the wrong character loaded.
Right, and so release the character, and then it should give you the ability to put in your new character or the old character. Oh, and Mike, by the way, it loaded my player avatar.
No, I added it.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right. And how do you pronounce your name again, Brad?
You could just call him Sese.
Sese. Okay, Sese. All right. So what I was going to say, if you wanted to game out the long rest, Sese and I can like pretty much pull the guard duty while these guys long rest.
Like I said, you don't have to. Because it was my mistake, my memory.
Okay.
I'm not going to...
I don't want pulling a long rest because I took some damage and I used
Okay.
my lane hands. So if we took a long rest, then I'd get all that back.
Yeah.
You would.
Okay. So we're taking a long rest. All right. Well, I would take my opportunity to scout out the area to make sure that we don't have any other egresses for them to make their way into here. Unless you just don't want to game that.
No. If you guys, first off, is the group taking the long rest or not?
So I think what Mike was
yeah.
saying, he wasn't going to require us to take a long rest for the level ups.
I got you.
Right.
Okay.
But only this time, and it's only
right.
because I didn't remember correctly.
I think they got pills for that. Sorry. Say that out loud. Yeah, but I want some more experience points. Is that a death save, Mike?
Roll against poison.
Right. Okay. All right.
All right.
So, it's up to the party. I will not require it this time.
Okay.
But even though you level up, you haven't done a long rest. So if you whatever spell slots you have expended or lay on hands you've expended, you don't get those back unless you get it from a short rest. So, like Howard used his arcane recovery to get some spell slots back on a short rest. That gets him some spells, not all spells. Same for lay on hands for a paladin.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
So we took a short.
I'm still coming up with my Uhtred character, not my. Even though
on my screen, it's showing your Setep and Ra.
Same.
But when I go to click on my character sheet, the only option it gives me is Uhtred. It has party and then Uhtred.
You have to click. If you click on, you have to hit the mechanical thing.
I got it. Yeah, I was on the other one. I was on Mars.
Yeah, it's because Howard and I are sharing the same account. Because it's.
Yeah. I'm tracking.
All right. If you
easiest way, Brad, is just to double click your character icon on the map.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I never do that. I always go through the menu. But yeah, I've got it. I'm good.
So what say the party? Short rest or long rest?
Well,
I'd like to get this cleared out.
I think where we were at, we were thinking that things were going to come back quickly. We had to take a short rest because we were just so beaten down. And since you let those level ups sneak in on the short rest, I would say that we persist on with the way things are right now.
All right. So that does mean that your portents are useless.
Got it.
You thought you knew the history, that you knew the future, but you were wrong.
Wait, no. So are you saying I'm not level 2?
No, you're level 2, but you only get those on a long rest.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't had a long rest.
Let's just do the long rest. We'll stand guard. We'll do the long rest. We'll reset, and we'll push on and start this game again.
All right. So let me roll a scouting or something to make sure that we got secure. I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. That's my thought.
And who's taking watch?
Well, how about I?
Well, we're just going to rotate it. I would
do. I've got a nice little thing for. Since we got time, I will spend 30 minutes and cast 3 alarm spells. As rituals.
Sure. Where are you putting them?
So I'll put the one on the little crack that the were-rat went through, somewhere over here, right? Then
the blue circle.
Okay. I'll put it there. Then I'll put one at the entrance that leads north out of the room, and one that on the westward entrance.
All right.
There's
Are
the
you going
west
to leave the door
entrance.
open or closed?
I assume we'll close the
I
door.
only saw one entrance in this room.
No, well, technically there's three if you're a rat.
There's one that goes north.
I got you. I can't see it.
Because
Turn
your back's
around.
to it.
Yeah, just turn around.
Oh, the game was paused. Okay, gotcha.
So,
I was looking at it. Okay.
and I'll
We came in
designate
that one to the left.
I'll designate that all the party members can pass through the alarm without triggering it,
All right.
including
So
the
tiny
Falcon.
or larger creatures touches or enter the warding area. You can designate it. And is it audible or mental?
Oh, let's make it audible. Let's wake everyone up.
All right. So you get the sound of a handbell. All right. So then, are you all sleeping as a bunch? And are you doing anything else before you go to long rest?
We want to try to stuff something in that little hole.
All right. What?
Anything of value out here that I can.
You haven't really searched that area yet, but it's basically it's a lot of like stemware, labware kind of stuff.
Okay.
Does the zombie have any fabric on him?
What's that?
Did the zombie have any fabric on him?
Yeah,
Remnants
he's
of
got
clothing?
rags covering his
So why don't we
dignity.
we'll just take some of those rags and stick them in that hole.
All right.
Got any silver?
Silver.
Got some silver coins.
Yeah, stuff some silver in there.
All right, I'll put a silver coin, wrap it in a rag, and put it in there. I'm not sure it's going to do much good.
Use a little zombie goo to stick it in there.
I'm crushing your heads.
Yes.
So you guys, are you going to do anything else? Or are you just going to go for the long rest now?
Well, I'm also gonna have the Falcon keep watch.
All right.
All right.
And how is the Falcon supposed to alert you? What's it supposed to do if something shows up?
Well, he can just wake me up.
All right.
With a mental message.
All righty.
Wake up, you lazy bastard.
I'd have him give a rendition of an 80s pop tune. Like an alarm.
You want him to sing Billie Jean and moonwalk across the.
That's familiar to take it on the voice of Dave Chappelle. All right, so everybody's going to go take a long rest.
Yeah, who gets to roll for the counter thing?
Well, I guess since it's Howard's alarm spell, Howard gets to roll.
Oh. He never gets encounters like I get encounters.
Yeah.
He wants encounters. You realize we have not had the long rest yet, and we're like spell depleted, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna load my crossbow out.
I've got Lord's love in my pretty blue eyes, gold eyes.
All right, let me know.
Yeah, Howard, just one should be enough. Oh yeah, you're fine. So everybody hit your long rest.
I shouldn't need to because you just imported my character, right?
Where is that?
I did just import your character, so I don't know if that resets everything or not.
Yeah, it's all maxed out.
All right. So you've already got your portents rolled, and I have those saved in my notes.
So do I do long rest here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, technically, but it's not going to give you anything at this point.
Yeah, it's not.
Okay, so you guys spend a
night in the dungeon,
a relatively relaxing evening, like in a room, napping with zombie corpses. Let's see, Emiko. How are you feeling about the camping?
I'm not really liking it.
Well, you could have spoken up.
I mean, where was I going to go?
Yeah.
Like,
Well, really, you could go back up to the bar if you want.
If somebody could have gone up and got some wine or something,
Wine and cheese.
wine and cheese, a little antipasta,
You know,
maybe some coffee.
I got a manservant up there. Would tie a little thing to the falcon's leg, and
It'd be that bread.
that the
Send the snacks.
Yep. I'd like a cheese board, please.
Bring snacks now.
that's
And
the
hurry.
Waterdeep
And
Grubhub.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Send the falcon out, and the manservant comes back. Or make Sese hit the tip.
I have your order, sir. All right, so it's been 8 hours. You've gotten a good rest. Everybody's spells are recharged. Everybody's leveled up if they have the experience. Now what?
Well, we're still need to figure out what's going on here and solve the problem, right? We haven't entirely resolved the issue here. So I think we need to explore the whole area and see what we can find out.
Exactly.
All right. Well, who's exploring? What are you doing?
Oh, I was going to say before we even did our long rest, I wanted to do an investigation of the area, especially the area that we've already been, and
Okay.
kind of get some help from one of the rest of the party, I guess, or something, maybe.
I think we should all stick together. Let's just explore together.
Okay. Well, I was going to try and get an advantage roll on investigation.
Well, that's my job, is to help you, right?
Yep, sure. Give me a roll on investigation? Okay, all right. Oh, I needed that one. Jesus.
Well, in this room, the only thing that you're able to determine with your you weren't able to really click with Dwayne on what you should be looking at.
Okay.
So you kind of went back and forth for about 15 minutes, and the only thing that between the two of you were able to figure out is that the water feature in the center of the room does appear to be a freshwater well of some sort rather than a capture basin. So
Okay.
it is getting water in and out in some way, whether it's a crack further down or whatever. You're not really sure, but it is
So it's
fresh
like
water.
This is a spring fed.
It's a spring or a live well.
Okay. All right.
The water is cool and refreshing and clean, unless
Okay.
you like throw zombie parts into it.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Now we did find remains down in it, right?
You did find a skeleton part down there. The hand.
Okay. I thought it was like skull and everything. Okay.
No, I think it was just the hand holding the bottle.
Okay. Somebody lost their hand in there. Okay. Well, I mean, unless you guys want to keep going down, I think we ought to investigate up and then maybe give our findings and find a way to ward the were-rats off.
Can I spend 10 minutes and identify the
potion?
The potion?
Sure. You're using identify?
Yeah, I'm gonna ritual cast it.
Okay.
What was that?
That wasn't me, so I don't know.
Get any on you?
There was a bit of a bubble on that one.
Was not that. I will say that.
All right. So our ritual cast identify.
Yep. So what you determine is first there are only 3 uses left of the potion.
Okay.
The second is it is the single shockingly strongest healing potion you have ever heard of. It
Nice.
is beyond cure wounds. It is beyond it basically if you could figure out a way to give it, you're pretty sure that this one can basically heal anything short of death. And I mean regeneration, disease, the whole nine.
Nice.
And
So if we could
you're huh?
So if we get to reverse engineer this,
Something like that. The technical effects would be it's a full heal, all statuses removed, all injuries removed, limbs
3
regrown,
doses.
level drains
What?
restored.
Nice. And we've got 3 uses out of this.
Right.
Let's save that one. All right.
Yep.
Who's in charge of taking care of the Uber potion?
Oh. The Uber potion. That's great. Let's see.
I don't know. Someone who figured it out. I'm fine with him holding on to it. He's probably got the lowest number of hit points too, doesn't he?
Who's
Who?
that? Me?
Howard.
Not anymore.
Oh yeah, Howard.
I laughed
Not
you.
anymore. Yeah, I've got 9.
Well, yeah, but are you second level yet,
No,
Matt?
no.
Howard
I'm not.
is.
Yeah.
He's second level. Howard, you're just an old-fashioned magician, right?
Wizard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 4-sided dice, and you
No,
do Matt already.
I think it's 8 now.
it's D6.
Oh, D6.
It's D6, but I rolled a 5, so I'm happy with that. And plus, I have a con bonus.
Well, that makes as much sense to have the magician have it as anybody else. So
All right.
That's fine.
Gotta put that in D&D Beyond.
I have some healing, and our cleric has some healing. So that should be 3 of us. There's just the rogue now. It needs some healing capability.
How do you want me to put that in D&D Beyond there, Mike?
Yeah. It's going to have to be a custom item, so I'll do it after.
Okay. I'll just put it in my notes for now.
Yep.
I'll note it as Uber Potion.
Okay. So north or west?
I think we ought to check out everything that we've already explored, in my opinion.
All right, you want to double back?
I think we ought to just to be sure that we don't miss anything.
Okay. Who's leading the way?
Well, I can go check it out. And this room was just basically just broken shit, right?
Broken shit, but there's papers
Oh
scattered
yeah, let's
about
check out the
in various
papers.
locations.
All right. Well, let's check
There,
out
there were
the
some
papers.
back upstairs as well.
You
All
fixed
right,
the
what
walls.
do we?
So is the Falcon staying in there to watch the crack,
That's probably a good idea.
or are we just leaving the crack to itself? Or I could stay in there and watch it.
I could put another alarm on there. You want to
How long
invest?
do they last?
They last 8 hours. You want to invest another 10 minutes? I can put another alarm on there.
I
Well,
can
you
check
did
out the
3
papers while you do that.
If you did 3 alarms, that's 24 hours, right?
No,
You
he
No.
did three,
separate alarms.
three alarms on different locations.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, that wouldn't necessarily be a terrible idea, just so we get a little bell if something comes through the crack, you know. I don't want to drain your magic, though.
Oh,
When he
I'm-
casts something as a ritual, it's free.
Okay.
It just
Just
takes
10
time.
minutes. Right.
It costs me 10 minutes, but I can cast it.
You want to go ahead and investigate, Matt?
Yeah.
Who's helping Matt?
Setep. What is it?
Sese.
Sesame. There we go. I keep getting that wrong. Sorry.
Well, that's just his nickname. You can use that for short. I figured that was better than having to say Setep and Raw every time.
Hey, Raw, over here. I got a bright idea.
Because he
Hey,
was
everybody, watch this.
He was chosen by Ra.
So,
So
he's chosen by. Okay, I got you.
that's what his name means, chosen by Ra. So
Okay. I got you.
he does have the love of Ra in his pretty golden eyes.
There you go. I am rolling really crappy. Okay, 19. What?
I said, all right. Give me a second.
Okay.
So those are the tattered notes that you find.
Fifth attempt, last compound seemed promising, but the subject saw rapid tissue breakdown. I had to put it down rather than let it continue. Critique attempt. Church is already written. If I don't start, sure, I'll lose patronage. These 6th attempt, I've gotten some time using it. Troll blood to get the initial
He's investigating. He's going through the notes.
Maybe it doesn't sound like something I want to ingest. I'm sorry. Troll's blood. Yeah, let's drink some piss. What can go wrong? Okay. It's like, we'll try anything.
And to be clear, Matt, that was specifically to you since you were investigating. The rest of the party doesn't know what you saw.
Oh, okay. So, guys, I would not, until we know more about this potion, I don't know that oh, sorry. I don't know that I would really ingest this potion. I've got some notes here that talk about the alchemist using, like, troll's blood?
Well, that's how you regenerate things.
So you're good with, I mean, I'm not an alchemist, but you're like, yeah, that sounds perfectly normal.
Hey, you got to use all kinds of weird stuff in magic potions.
Does that sound, can I make an Arcana roll? Does that sound?
You can make an Arcana roll.
Okay. All right. Well, could be.
Move over, amateur. Let me make an Arcana roll.
You're not really sure. You didn't take potions in wizarding school.
Didn't have Professor Snape, sorry.
That's right. You didn't go to Hogwarts.
Yep. He didn't do much.
So while troll's blood is used in potions, it's actually also used as a fairly addictive combat booster.
Oh, jeez.
By taking it straight, you get a strength boost and the healing abilities, but you also become dependent on it. And slightly mad.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as I was saying,
With a monkey.
But these notes may or may not be related to the potion we found.
okay. If you want to drink it, I mean, we need to, desperate times, No, that sounds good. All right, we're good. let's continue our investigation. So otherwise, we've got an alchemist down here that was probably pretty gifted, pretty smart, and just was looking for the key to.
I maybe move in here if we can get rid of this rat problem.
Yeah, exactly. This might have been remember that kid that 11-year-old that got his degree and he wants to study immortality. Here he is.
I did see that story. Yeah.
He was in here in this basement. That's right. We're in the same timeline.
All right.
So,
Anything else of interest in here?
You feel reasonably certain. This is Hugo. You feel reasonably certain that you've found everything of interest.
All right. Then we got to go back up.
You're going to go back up the stairs?
Is this the stairs?
Yeah, the stairs are right here. It's just that there is no feature in this program for stairs.
Oh,
so I
get
just
you.
have to drag you across.
It looks like there's a passageway right over here.
There
Is that
is.
what that is? That's
turn around.
I keep forgetting to turn around, and I don't know what my problem is.
A little one too many hits by the zombie.
Yeah, I think so.
Take a couple hits.
Oh, he just opened that door.
He did.
Yeah. That was my problem, was I didn't have the door open there. Okay.
You didn't check for traps or anything. You just.
He just
We've already came through here.
ran right through it.
We've already been through here.
No, we've not been in this area.
Yeah,
No,
we
you
have.
haven't. No,
What?
you didn't.
Where did we come down through?
This come back to where you were.
Okay.
Behind you there, in that area that leads into nothingness, that is implied to be the stairs that go to.
I got you. I'm sorry. I'm totally okay. I got you now. All right. So can we reset? Is that okay, Mike? Just like
Next time. Next time it'll not get dirty.
you roll another character.
Roll a dex save from the wall collapsing.
Right. Losing my mind because I have done gone beyond the fifth wall.
Yeah, your meta knowledge is causing problems.
Yes.
So are you going to go up the stairs, or are you going to continue down?
My intent was to go up the stairs. Was to go back the way we came.
All right. So I assume everybody's going up the stairs then?
Well, we're gonna stay together.
Did we fix this whole
All right.
thing?
Then I have to drag you over. So, oop.
Did we search this whole thing?
You searched the room that you're currently
not to
in.
go forward until we searched everything that was behind us. Because
Okay, all
we
right.
basically ran down here.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm sorry.
We were in a high-speed chase.
The game doesn't have stair transitions that work for you. I just have to drag you guys across the map.
Through this door yet either, then.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really liking the split map setup, but I didn't realize that when I made the map.
Okay.
Well, you could use two sets of icons. You get two avatars on there at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we have been in here, and
Correct.
we just need to search in here. Okay. All right. You me rolled another investigation.
Or whoever's going to do it.
All right. And I've got help, right?
Yeah, I'm helping him.
Okay.
The bird's helping you.
Good grief.
Oh dear Lord! Come on. I'm going to stop doing it, even though I've got the best roll on this thing.
I think we're going to need Miko to cast Remove Curse on Matt's dice.
Yeah, exactly.
You only find one note that's still readable.
Okay. Here you last night of the approach. I approached a part of it's not readable, right?
Yeah. These are very old, brittle notes.
So this guy, can I share the note with everybody?
Yeah,
Is that-
yeah.
Okay.
Well, you can't. You have to tell them. You can't
Okay.
unless you just like copy paste it.
Okay.
I'm
So
trying to help role playing here.
okay. So it says I had a dream last night. In it, I approached and I can't read it, and it says approached I don't know, I can't make it
Something.
out. And taking a hold of my courage, I place my arm, and then I can't read it. Then it says the pain is intense, but words of fire form in my head, showing me part of the formula that would surely be the answer. So this guy's either
He's experimenting.
he's a freaking prodigy of some kind, a mad prodigy. I mean, it's the only thing I can come up with. So, um, search around some more. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go over here to this other. What? Oh, okay. Was that? Can everybody hear that?
I think that's Aaron talking.
Oh, okay. I thought he had it on. Mike started playing something in the background. I was like, that is incredible. I hear voices. Sorry, seriously thought that was, yeah, ambient noise because I move over there and there's like whispering. I was like, oh, great.
So you find in one of the barrels, underneath like a layer of sludge, you find 70 gold pieces.
Oh,
Howard's excited. He's thinking scrolls.
get a scroll for that.
Only if you cut everybody out.
Oh, I can get a cantrip at least.
All right. Are you keeping track of that, Brad?
Brad the banker.
It was a Brad, wasn't it? We can't hear you. He's like not talking to us.
Sorry, my dad's dogs came in and I
Okay.
muted it and talked to them. And was I keeping track of that before? I don't think I was.
I mean, I can keep track of it. That's fine. How were we doing that before? Was it just putting it in
Well, Jason had
I
the.
was keeping it as notes.
notes? Where's that at?
You need to make your own notes.
With the other party.
It was under. Oh no, it was under inventory. Where'd it go?
It's in description, and then other notes.
You're talking about in Beyond?
Yeah, that's where I would note it. Oh, you're trying to add the gold or separate party
Yeah,
gold?
where we would put that.
I just put it in notes until you divvy it up.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Okay, got it. All right.
How are Sese and Emiko taking all this? You're both very quiet.
Yeah, I'm just taking it in. I mean, I'm not looking to acquire any of these things we've found so far. So,
You know what? We have a door in the spider room too that we didn't go check out.
Yep.
Let's search the spider room to see if we can find anything else of note, like, because I'm sure that there's probably some corpses with some loot.
Or leftovers, one of the two.
Yeah, leftovers. Yep, some wrapped up leftovers. I'll roll an investigation. Hey, Mike, can you remove the disadvantage on my dice? Can you?
You have to have Howard do that. I don't have that privilege.
Yeah.
You do find 2 potions of healing,
Okay. Regular potions of healing.
just regular potions of healing.
Okay, not some Uber potions of healing. Are
No,
they blue? Are they
No.
blue?
No troll's blood.
Yeah, no troll's blood. New
these are
potions.
Acme brand healing potions.
All right. So I'm the only one without healing, right? Is that
The
right?
ability to
Far
heal
as I know.
something.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we only have what, one room left?
Well, that's
Because
just
the stairs right here.
that's
That
just
goes back up to the bar's cellar.
Okay.
yeah.
So now we can move forward from here and check out like the door here and all that good fun stuff.
Well, we've lost Amiko and Sese.
Yeah, I'm not sure where everybody is.
Yeah, I'm trying to get back.
Okay. You got to come through the one door to the north of you, and then head to the right.
Oh, to the north.
Oh, where the
Okay.
spider was.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the spider was. And we have a door there.
It's gonna breach.
All right, Matt. You want to do your little detect traps and
I can't hear you.
I said, do you want to do your little detect for traps and everything around the door?
Yeah, I can't hear you, but I think you said check for traps.
He did.
Wow, everybody's.
I'll move it closer. I had moved it
I think
away
it's
from
my
me.
issue, but I'm not sure.
How about now? Is it working okay now?
I hear you fine, man.
Hold on. Oh, my speakers are at 100% here.
Turn up your hearing aid.
Check.
Yep.
Copy over.
Stabilis.
Hello.
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 Can you hear
Can
me
you
now?
hear me?
Yep. We're all good, Matt.
Okay, I got it now. I had to
All right.
redo something. Okay. Technical difficulties. You said check for traps?
He did.
Okay. All right. That would be
Well, I moved it before.
under investigation. Is that right? Or
Yeah, I think that's what we ended up deciding.
okay. All
Five
right.
E is kind of weird when it comes to thief skills.
It is.
But I can't do this at advantage. I have to do this one myself. Correct?
Right.
Okay.
Because nobody else is proficient in thieves' tools.
And see, I do it myself, and I do just fine.
Are you saying I'm holding you
I
down?
think the win might be sabotaged.
Yeah. You're holding me back.
All right. You give it a look see, and you don't find anything of note. There are no traps, no hidden needles,
Okay.
not even a sock on the doorknob.
Just click. I
Yeah.
assume it's okay. All right.
Why don't you let the bird go in first?
Okay.
Bird reports back. It's like a small eating area. There's
Okay.
a table,
Oops.
some destroyed, dirty dishes that have fallen away into dust.
So his quarters might be off of this. His sleeping quarters or his study. Well, not his study. We probably already found his study. All right. I'll check the other two doors, I guess.
Okay.
And ooh,
Go ahead and roll twice just so we can.
okay. Okay.
The right hand side, you're not really sure about. You're
Okay.
pretty sure there's nothing there,
Okay.
but you're also you have this nagging doubt. But the other door, you're sure is clean.
Okay. Go ahead and open that door.
Sure.
Okay. Oops.
And then the bird.
Yeah, that's his sleeping
It's a
quarters.
rough
isn't it?
sleeping chamber.
Okay. Anybody want to check that one out? Investigate.
Yeah, I'll do look.
All right. I'll go. Can I? I mean, Can I recheck a door?
You can, but you would have to have help.
Okay.
But you wouldn't get advantage. The problem is that nobody here can give you help
Okay, I got you.
unless somebody has a spell that can give Matt a one-time advantage on a roll.
What about a bird? A bird? Maybe a bird?
The bird does not have proficiency in lockpick. Well, thieves' tools, technically.
Yeah,
But it's pretty good perception, right?
you could use your inspiration.
Yeah.
Do you feel inspired to open this door?
I mean, it's probably a tiny little like broom closet, but we could do that.
While he's debating with the door, I'll go help the paladin and
All
check
right.
this.
So, Sese, you want to give an investigate roll?
So you said that disadvantage, Mike?
Well, because you're using advantage, it's just a straight roll.
Okay.
But you do have to burn something to get advantage first.
Oh, so I would have to burn inspiration. I got you.
Yes, because you've already investigated it once. Now you want to come back and dip again. There has to be some cost.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be just the party would just stay today.
All right.
A single lock.
I got you. Well, I'll burn it, I guess.
Yep.
Do
All right. So you spend some time with it, and you are absolutely sure that there are no traps.
Okay. Bam.
Okay, so I rolled investigation for that bedroom. I
So
got
you do
you wanna
find
get-
some more notes.
In this other one, or that's Brad?
That Brad finds it.
Okay.
Sese.
Can I get your bird over here?
Howard, the bird reports back that it looks the same as the other room.
Okay.
All clear.
All right. Roll an investigation in here.
Yep.
Maybe Amico can help you with that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
going
man.
to go home. This is somebody else do it. I'm like, this sucks.
You're up
Okay.
to the eye strain.
You guys want to know what's on these notes I found?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, the note says 68th attempt. I've been forced to return to the dream many times since that first night, each time losing a bit more of myself to the flames.
Uh-oh.
But when I wake, I find no change to my form. At last, I have the draft complete. I'm sure I will be rewarded well.
Sounds like something to suppress or defeat the shape changing for lycanthropy.
Yep. Kind of sounds that way, doesn't it?
Or maybe he was trying to figure out how to become maybe not a were-rat, but a were-something.
Because, to cure lycanthrope, I mean, if you're a born lycanthrope, it's pretty much a wish, isn't it?
Sure.
And if it's a curse of a lycanthrope, it can be just a remove curse. So I mean, yeah, it would have to be that it would be a born lycanthrope or something, maybe.
So he's trying to find a way to either suppress or remove the effects of lycanthropy.
Yeah, because I mean, if it was just a normal person to remove it, you just go to the remove curse.
Yeah, but he's saying when I wake, I find no change to my form.
Right.
So he's wanting something to change, if he's a were-rat or whatever, he wouldn't be a were-rat all the time.
Right.
So he wouldn't wake up to see what his form is, I don't think.
Who wants to roll Arcana?
No, I'll help. I'll help since I am the sage. I could help Howard. Do in. What is
So,
with the advantage rolls right now?
so DeWin, you're not entirely certain, but the age of the paper, the age of the things that you're finding, it's quite old, like several hundred years old.
All right, I share that with the party.
And were-rats don't usually live much longer than the normal example of their base species.
That would be very short. Aren't rats?
Well, no,
Very short.
the base
Oh,
species.
human. Okay.
Well,
Human,
no, it could
elf,
be
halfling,
elven.
whatever. Well, if it happens to be an elven were-rat, then yes, it would be potentially quite old. On the other hand, an orcish were-rat, not so much. That
Okay.
would be funny, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Anybody else want to do investigations here before we head back down?
Did those notes go private or something? They're
I
What?
I see 2 notes about some gemstones.
yes. See, those are some gemstones that you found, but you're not sure what their value is at this point in time.
Who I did?
That was Sese.
Oh, Sese, because I'm seeing it.
Yeah, but you don't see
I
the
just wanted to
value.
make sure.
So are you going to put those on your notes there,
Yeah,
Matt?
you can do that. Yep.
I
So this
figured
is-
I would just paste it in the chat. That way you can copy paste.
Oh, I got you. All right.
So this is where he lived. His lab was over here. So I think we've pretty much explored everything that we
I
can.
can't. I can't. It won't let me copy and paste it. Doesn't give me the option to do that. I'll just type it in.
Yeah, it should. There's no like mouse hint, but if you just highlight it and then Control C, and then Control V into your notes.
So Control C.
Control C is copy. Control V is paste.
Right. Nope.
Sorry, I thought it would be easier for you that way.
I got it.
Okay.
I can copy.
I just can't. I can't. It won't let me copy paste nothing.
Yep. All right. I noted them in my notes.
Okay. Let me try it again. All right. Never mind. I'll just put 2 gems.
So we've thoroughly searched this level. I don't see
Okay.
any other ways in and out of here. Let's go down.
Yep. Did anybody do anything with the spider? Did we try to do anything with that?
I think you did.
Okay. I didn't have any notes on it, so that's why I was. Did we milk the spider or something?
You did not.
Okay.
Are you going to?
I don't.
Nipples, can you milk Moonfucker?
What?
That's my required saying. I have nipples. Can you milk Moonfucker?
Shoot.
Looks like everybody else is heading downstairs, Matt. So
Yeah. I was reading something on the character. I'm a
right.
researcher, not an alchemist. I'm a researcher, Jim, not an alchemist.
Consult the Book of Armaments.
Yes. There wasn't anything in this room. Oh, we got a door in this room. Yeah,
Huh?
we have a door in this room right here.
Oh. We sure enough do.
Yep.
How
I'll
you-
roll investigation.
Thought you were going to get a 1. No, there are no traps.
All right. That's good. Nice little snap there as I open the door. What's in the room?
The bird just sees crates.
Oh, okay. Well, we might want to thoroughly search this. We've got some crates here, guys.
Maybe it's a whole bunch
Be
of
very
potions.
careful. It's probably a couple hundred years old. So let's be very careful opening this up. I'll roll investigation at advantage if somebody's helping me. Of course, we know that I'll get really crappy rolls, so
Yeah, I'll help.
Good gravy.
Oh man.
it's funny enough, okay? Just you can stop now.
There are 100 combinations there, right? And
Yeah,
you've got 99 the worst one.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So Hugo seems like he might still be a little hungover, and he just kind of pokes at one of the crates. Does anybody else want to give it a try?
Yeah, we'll back out and let the other two try.
I think Aaron's good luck.
All right, well,
All right.
let's try that. All right, hold on.
I'll help Aaron.
Add again.
All right. Go ahead and roll investigator, Aaron.
At advantage.
Yep.
At advantage?
At advantage. Because
Yeah.
DeWin is helping you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, see, they should have gone the other way around. I should have investigated and she should have helped me because I got a +3 to that.
Right.
Oh, a couple more gems.
Let me just cross these off my list of gifts. And you also find 22 silver pieces.
Oh, goody.
Did we lose Matt?
Looks like it.
He's fallen into the void.
He's taking his dice out back and he's going to put a shotgun shell into them.
You need to relight your torch, Matt.
What? Oh. Are you wanting some light?
No, his screen is dark. That's all I was saying.
Oh.
So are you guys heading back downstairs? Because I'll just move you guys.
There's seriously, there is nothing else to explore up here, right?
You've hit every door that you've seen.
Unless there are hidden doors.
Well, if they're hidden doors, then I'm not going to tell you about it, right?
Maybe. I'm gonna grab some water right quick while we're waiting for Matt to come back.
Yep.
So, how is it that you put those in the log there? Are you just copy pasting in there, or
I'm just copy pasting.
why do they show up blue with a blue border?
I don't know. Let's try something. Still blue. I don't know.
Maybe because you're the game master, it automatically just puts that in there.
Must be.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberry.
Why's that track so quiet?
Anybody know what an elderberry actually smells like?
Fruit.
I don't think
No,
I've
what
ever
one looks-
actually seen an elderberry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
I think I actually have had them before from the picture. It's hard to tell.
You know what? I think I've had elderberry jelly before.
And
You guys figure it out?
we were just discussing elderberries.
All right.
So did you redo the walls in here?
I did.
It looks much better.
I'm really not happy with the map at all, just because when I did the cutout, it removed a lot of stuff. But I didn't really have time to redo it, so it was the map we deserved, not the one we needed.
Of course. All right, time to head back down.
Yeah.
I think so.
Start our rat hunt.
Did
Hey,
you
Larp.
guys find anything?
Found 2 more gemstones.
Oh, cool. 2 more. You got it noted?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to put 4 gemstones in. That was it out of all those crates?
That was all that
Eight.
was usable.
80
Okay.
gold.
It was like
No more.
I think you need to write down what type of gemstones, don't you?
I did.
Howard's got it. Howard's got it.
Okay. All right.
For some reason, I can't cut and paste.
Are you
You can't
using that
search
apple
either.
again?
Yeah, I can't search either. It doesn't matter.
all right. So you're back downstairs.
Be glad we weren't in combat.
You might have shot somebody in the back.
Yeah. All right, now we can check this door right here. I can check for traps, but I can't.
I'm still on the other level.
Are you?
My background
No.
is still on the other.
Right
No,
here.
you're
You're right here.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh wait. Okay, I got you. I'm tracking.
I can check for traps, but I can't investigate.
yeah. No traps.
All right, boom. All right,
Bird.
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 Bird is a word.
So the bird is flying down. It. Well, I think you can see what it's seeing, can't you, Howard?
Yeah.
Because you're
But-
moving it in the hallways.
Bunch of empty hallways that lead to doors.
Oh joy! Do we have a containment area for test subjects? Oh, okay.
Come on, amigo.
Sorry.
All right. Let me check these doors.
Pick a door.
No, this is
There-
new.
There are 4
Yeah.
doors.
Oh, I didn't see the other doors.
There's 2 to the northwest, and there's 2 right here. Wait, you're gonna bypass these? Well, I think we know where this one leads.
No, I just was looking at where everything was at.
He's got to surveil the job site.
Right. Yeah, I got to look at the job site first. Okay. We'll check this door.
You checking the door to the east?
Seems clean.
Seems clean. I see Game Master rolled a privately rolled dice. I don't know. Okay. Somebody got my back on this.
The bird does.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
having trouble moving.
Open it like this. Off to
I'm
the
having
side.
trouble moving back.
There's a wall in the way, maybe.
Oh no, I lost connection with the server. Hold on, I gotta reload.
All right. Boom.
I'm at your 6 though.
Roger that.
I'll move you.
Okay. While it's reloading, I appreciate it.
All right, you moved.
I'm glad we got a drone on this thing. That's awesome.
Does that go
It makes
anywhere?
a big difference when you've got some remote sensing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is that-
that's better.
Now we need a snake camera.
We need
So-
we need a Hellfire. We need a Falcon Hellfire.
Yeah, there we go.
So the bird reports back that there are some old, rusted out, destroyed shackles on the wall. Some what looks like rotted away straw. Maybe it was a mattress. Maybe it was just thrown there.
This is where you had the trouble. Oh.
And there's old, long since dried up blood. In the back, it's particularly messy.
Yeah, this is where he had the troll. 10-1. Wow. This guy's awesome.
All right, but no obvious threats.
No obvious threats.
If you didn't keep a troll, like, shackled up, yeah, I'm impressed.
You'd have to use battleship chains. Anybody get it? Shackled
No.
with battleship chains.
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
One hit wonder.
Yeah.
1980s.
All right. So somebody else roll investigation because I suck. Or I'll do it myself. I don't know.
Need
Come
your
on.
help.
I'll help Hugo.
You'll help Hugo.
I think he's been sabotaging you this whole time.
Yeah, I think so. All right, come on.
There.
Yay!
And you found nothing.
Roll d6.
Nope. Oh, yeah.
See how high this goes. See. Ugh.
Wow. I'm not impressed.
You got to be able to find
So-
something with a 27.
Right.
Only if there's something in the room to find.
Correct.
You don't find anything. This is just a prisoner room.
Can we,
All right.
guess? Can we at least say this was we find out it was the troll? It was here.
You know that it's not tall enough for a troll to fit.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I got you. Yep.
Maybe a child
Sorry,
troll.
human test subjects.
Or halfling. Could be halfling.
Yeah,
You're not
dude's
sure,
getting
but
a
it's definitely
This guy's
not
little.
troll sized.
little- Was it like you said, a child troll?
Well,
Or maybe-
I mean, yeah, that's possible, but
Or maybe he made
I'm
the
guessing it's
troll
not.
stay on the floor.
Right, yeah. I can safely say this guy's probably a little bit of a sicko. Okay.
But he makes
Because I'm
good
getting a
potions.
little unnerved. He makes good potions. Yeah, it's all, just depends on the sacrifice for the work, the sacrifice for the art.
Do you want to check the door to the south? I think I know
Sure.
where it leads,
Yeah, we
but
can do
let's
that.
just see if
Yeah,
it's
we
got
know,
any
yeah.
traps on it.
Okay. We'll do that. Come on. Okay.
you think it might be trapped.
I think it might be trapped. Okay. With what?
You're not sure.
I don't know if I would mess with that door.
All right.
I can't
Well-
quite tell. All right, we'll go up here. Abysmal rolls. All right, which one? Right or left? I think we gotta try this one right here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
It's clean.
it's clean. Okay.
Yep.
Uh,
Now I will say that as you're traveling through this tunnel here, pretty clearly nothing has come down here in a long time. Not even the were rat. The dust is thick and heavy. The cobwebs are old and loaded up with dirt and dust and debris, and of course the occasional dead insect.
not even the spiders are down here in this area.
Yeah.
We've mined all this out. All right. Goes into a blank spot. Oh, bird.
So the bird reports back that there's some remains of wood splinters, wood shards, probably from barrels or crates or something like that. It's not really sure.
Okay.
There are signs on the ground of long since past where something was drug. You would assume that it was probably whatever was stored in here was drug out.
Okay. Do we want to roll an investigation?
Oh, you're doing so well. Why stop now?
Yeah, exactly. Very hit and miss.
You in the north end of the room, you do find some discarded, damaged weaponry. It's worthless now. It was never a particularly good quality,
Mm-hmm.
but it's stamped with the sigil of Waterdeep,
Really?
and
Like,
it was damaged in combat
so they were down here.
at some point.
But how old is the sigil?
The sigil itself has been in use for several hundred years.
Oh, okay. So it's not like they change it around whenever the new.
No. It's the literally the emblem of the city itself,
Okay.
not of a particular noble.
Okay.
So,
Uh,
So-
the emblem is typically would be used on basically weaponry of anyone who is issued weaponry.
so city
City guard.
guards. Perhaps city guards were test subjects.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Like he
Oh,
goes
man,
up.
This is getting very Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing.
We're clearly just tossed back here.
Yeah,
As-
this is where they just just throw it in the closet over there. Yeah.
Hey, who closed the door?
Oh, sorry.
You did it again. She's locking us in. Look out! She's locking us in.
Tired of being in a dirty place.
It's been very quiet up to this point right now.
Sorry.
It was all a cover.
You got to look out for the cute ones.
We just got to figure out who she's going to wear their face like a mask.
More importantly, you got to figure out whose face she is wearing as a mask. That was
All right.
when you
Buffalo
find out
Bill,
the
but-
real Emiko died 10 years ago.
Yes.
This is the evil twin.
Right.
The Skinwalker.
The Skinwalker, yeah. Okay. Mm.
You blood, you falling behind? Or are you watching the back?
Well, I can do both. I can't get it to connect to Foundry.
Oh,
16.
I don't know if it's I can get to other websites.
Right. Maybe restart your browser.
Yeah, close your browser. You may have a bad cookie or something.
Yeah, close it all the way out. Make sure it's not running anywhere, and then fire it back up again. If you're running Discord through your browser, just say, and we'll wait for you.
No, I'm using my phone for the Discord,
Okay.
trying to save CPU power for the.
That's why he's looking down on us.
I thought it was because he was a paladin.
It's in character.
He is a noble paladin, so.
Yes.
There's hope for you guys. You could be saved, and I can be the route to your salvation.
Right. You will be the fist of righteousness.
Yes.
Right. You just have to let the sweet love of Horus into your heart.
Let me punch the love of Horus into your heart.
Well, I don't know.
That's the second.
I
If you fight the first step.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah,
I did roll my investigation earlier.
yeah, and you're clear.
I'm clear. Okay. All right. Bird.
You guys really like that bird.
Well, yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, why?
They
Why
send-
go forward?
Send in the drone. Make sure there aren't any problems.
Yeah, we got
In the far back room that the bird was able to get to, there was a skeleton.
Oh,
Okay.
It is wearing the tattered remnant of a guard uniform,
Okay.
and it has been run through the back.
No.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Anyone? Yeah.
Investigating the disappearance. Oh, yes. Let me show you right down here. And yes, through this door. No, the door had. Yeah.
that's how he captured one guard, and then he keep bringing guards down to investigate the disappearance of the previous guard, and that's how he kept getting his test subjects.
Yep. Absolutely.
So yeah, the guard was run through behind. His sword is basically rusted into its scabbard. He didn't even clear his blade.
Wow. So he totally felt like he was like safe.
Yep.
Whoever it was, he either knew who it was, or he was convinced that he was safe.
And somebody make a religion roll.
Oh,
I'll do that.
It mentioned in one of the letters where the church was his patron, and that was in. Let me look here. That's probably part that I didn't mention here. I glossed over it. Sorry. It just says in the 19th attempt, the church is clearly losing faith in me. If I don't start showing success soon, I will lose my patronage.
Oh, I wonder if it's the Church of Malar.
What?
Malar.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have glossed over that.
That the god of shape changers. All right. Was Amico going to roll a religion check?
Yes, I am. Should I just do normal?
Unless somebody's helping you.
I mean, I can help you, but I'm a researcher. Religion wasn't like my
As long as you're
subject.
proficient, you can help.
Oh no, I'm not. I just have it on there. Are you proficient? Doing? No, Brian's proficient. He's a paladin.
Yeah, we got a paladin here.
He's like, look at him. He's just looking at it. He's like, oh, you guys finally figured it out, you serfs.
I just get the feeling that Sese is very much like Drax.
Drax.
You could stand very silently and still and become invisible.
Yeah, well, Sesse's having trouble with his computer, so you know.
But
Yeah,
Sese
but
has that religion as a proficiency, do you not? You do not. You don't.
Yeah.
How
right,
does
I'll
a
just do a
paladin?
normal roll then.
He skips the religious classes for leg day.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He skipped. Yes.
Oh my
Leg
god.
He skipped religion classes. Great leg day. If I could give the DM, if I could give the DM an inspiration point, we can do that. That was the quote of the day.
So the sword Emiko has the emblem of, and I'm going to mispronounce this horribly. Ilmeter.
Oh.
Ilmater, the god of suffering.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Uh oh.
That's diametrically opposed to you, is it not?
No,
No,
Ilmater
I don't think so. I
Ilmater
don't like
takes care
ugly
of the
things.
suffering. He doesn't cause suffering.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought because there is a god of suffering. He was
You do find in a pouch on the skeleton 13 silver pieces.
okay.
Very
Can we
old silver
mark
pieces.
Yeah, or were they minted in a? I'm sorry, I'm showing my nerdness. You know, are they minted with from a former dynasty, or they date them by?
Go ahead and roll
History?
perception.
I got history.
Wouldn't
Oh,
that be
History award.
Yeah.
insight?
Insight. My
History.
my history will actually be better. Anybody help me on this roll? Help you? Can I phone a friend?
I am quite proficient in history.
Oh, well, mine's at 6. What's yours?
5.
5. Okay, all right. We're like nerding out on these coins. 17.
So you don't have the exact information. You remember reading it, but you don't remember the exact. But these were minted at least 300 years ago.
Oh my goodness, that's cool.
So they might have a little bit of extra value because they're collector's items, maybe.
Yeah. So the 70
They're
gold that
not
we
really
found in the left.
you would have to find a collector, and most people don't collect silver coins. They're
Right.
not really sentimental about them. They tend to melt them down and remint them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's true.
But
Nerding
yes,
out on that.
in theory, if you found a huge history nerd who happens to be into coins,
It's
so are you
Waterdeep.
going to pay the
There's
party
probably
extra math?
it's Waterdeep. They have a huge history nerd somewhere in this city. I know they do.
Sure. You just don't know who they are.
What are you saying?
Numisist.
What are you saying?
Numisist, that's a collector of coins.
Oh, Numisist? Okay.
Consult the Book of Armament.
Yes, sir.
All right.
You cannot counteth to 2 unless you counteth to 1. You must first counteth 1 and 2 before you count to 3. I don't remember how that whole thing goes.
All right.
5 is right out.
Okay.
We got 2 more doors, right?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is saying no internet now.
Doesn't look trapped.
Okay. All right.
Burn!
And in the drone.
Alright.
The drone says that this is a slightly nicer bedroom.
Oh.
Okay.
It's still trash. Time Time has worn away any luxury that was ever here.
Right.
But when it was still good, it was a step above what everybody else had.
Okay. All right. So either the assistant or the master.
Mine off that stays. I'll tell you reboot it. It might be the same one yours. I think I should reboot mine.
Yep. Let's see if that's it.
Investigate.
Yeah.
I gotta help. Okay. See how badly I roll.
Good God.
Pretty badly.
This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Whatever mod you put in here, you need to shut it off. I'm just out of curiosity. This is not for anything. This is not for anything. Look at it.
It seems
Okay.
that Matt has performance anxiety.
Yes, that's right. I cannot do it in front of anybody else. You guys all just leave the room. Let me think on this myself. What was that? That was. Does anybody watch the new version of? Dang it.
No, I haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen.
Yeah. Sorry, I lost it. It's the one where they've got the new actor doing the past version of the Silence of the Lambs character, and they name it after him, don't they? Hannibal. Yes, great TV show.
Yes, several
Yes.
years ago.
Yep. Where he has to like stand in the room by himself and envision what the serial killer does. There you go.
So is that what you're doing?
Yep.
I was just wondering where this tangent was leading.
Sorry. All right. Do we find anything?
Yeah, I already put it in the notes.
Okay.
Keep up,
Oh,
man.
shit. All right. The fools. I gave them a miracle in a bottle, and they fight and squabble over it. They fight and kill internal, and out over the remains. The church, the nobles, even several mercenary armies have agents seeking it. There is only one thing to do now. Is there some? Okay, all right. Is there something in history where this event, I mean, over 300 years ago, where this event happened?
You can do a roll on either history or religion.
All right. Can we help each other on this or not?
As long as people are proficient.
Okay. Well, history and religion. I mean, Okay, history. All right. Do you want to do it with insight, or is that if we fail?
What?
No, if I'm helping you, you get the
I know.
advantage.
But if I fail, okay. Never mind.
Good God.
I know.
Nothing comes to mind, man.
It's for funsies. Look at that. I'm going to quit asking you people for help. All right. Do you want to do it?
Hugo, unfortunately, you don't remember any particular events that come to mind for the right time period.
All right. Howard, do you want to do it?
I helped you.
Okay. Emiko? Religion?
I could do religion. Yeah, religion would be better. All right. I'm
No
going
one
to do a normal roll.
Or just smoke you.
Yeah. This is going to be funny.
You also have hang on. You also have an inspiration point.
Yeah.
You can give yourself advantage one time every session.
Yeah, that was bad.
Oh, that was almost as bad as my worst one today.
I think the DM was saying you could roll your advantage roll by using your inspiration point now, if you so choose.
Let's see here. How would I do that?
Basically, you
Just
just do a roll and just do it at advantage, and then you mark off the inspiration point off your character.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pause the game for a moment. Does everybody understand when I talk about inspiration points?
I do.
Yep.
Aaron?
Kind of from watching the other streams.
Okay. So every session, each player gets a free inspiration point. And you can use that at any point in time that you choose to give yourself automatic advantage on a roll.
I'm never
Oh.
taking
Or
advantage
to
on a roll again.
remove disadvantage from a roll if you're doing it at disadvantage. You only get one for free, but the other players can give you an inspiration point at any time for things like good role playing or jokes or anything that they feel is particularly inspiring. Playing in character, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you potentially could have many inspiration points over the course of the game where you're earning and then spending that point as you go. But everybody starts a session with one free inspiration point each session.
And you can only have one inspiration point at a time. You have to use it before you can get another one.
Okay, so if you after you use it, then you check the little box off.
Yeah.
You technically you uncheck it, but you're supposed to be checking the inspiration box for the start of the session.
Oh,
Right.
I see.
That's why I was wanting to pause the game to make sure that everybody understood that rule.
Okay,
So
so
I've
then you
gone ahead and
uncheck
checked
it.
it for you, but I'm not going to do it each time.
Okay.
That's going to be, the player's job. Is to make sure that you start your session with your inspiration point.
Okay, and then you uncheck it after
you uncheck it to use it.
Okay. Okay.
And then you can be given more by the other players.
Okay.
I gave the DM inspiration earlier, but
I have permanent inspiration.
yeah.
All my rolls are advantage, Matt.
That's right.
That's why I have a DM screen.
That's right.
It's a magic briefcase.
That's right. That's right. I was about to say I was going to order one on Amazon.
You clearly need it.
That's right.
So if you want to use your inspiration point, Aaron, you just make your roll add advantage, and then
I think it would be a clear help as far as like trying to figure out what is going on here, because clearly this would be in the history books.
Yeah. All right.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and do it, but for
so now
under.
that it's clear, I'm going to unpause.
All
There we
right,
go.
Okay.
but I'm going to do it under religion though because
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah,
anything
for
for
sure.
history. All right, so I'm gonna take my little thing off.
Clearly, it was not in the like text, the history text. This would be in the like footnotes.
You skipped that day in history
Are you
class for leg day.
Matt, you cursed Aaron.
I know. Everybody needs to just do it. I don't know what Mike's doing, but you just need to stop. Just stop.
Matt has D inspiration points.
Yeah, de-inspiration. That is correct. Wow.
Oh, man. That was
Unfortunately, that does not get you anything.
That got you a clear nothing. We're like,
It must have been an ugly period of history because you didn't pay attention to it.
no, this is like Ramses the Third kind of stuff. It will be struck from the books. All history of this will be defaced from the. We'll remove all statues. We will.
wow.
Someone hit the history eraser button.
Yeah. You know, they actually, if they came across hieroglyphics and like statues where they had the face like scratched out, that's actually what was happening. Was that they were like, well, this will be stricken from the record, and they would go through and like try to erase it from actual history. Okay, I need to check this other door. Wow.
You're pretty sure it's trapped.
Okay. So I'll just try to remove the trap. Yeah. So what do I need to do there?
That's a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Ugh.
So after spending about 20 minutes fiddling around with this lock, cursing and saying, I know it, I just got to get it behind this piece, you disassemble the latch trying to get to this trap, only to have it finally fall out in front of you with nothing.
That you better be safe than sorry. Come on, guys. I should get an inspiration point from
That's the camera just makes him look like a floating head.
Right.
This
All right.
was another bed chamber from the looks of it, but even the hay has rotted away. Whatever was used for the mattress.
This looks bigger than the other chamber. Want to do an investigation here?
Oh yeah, you're doing so great. Keep it up.
I want to see this.
I'm doing it all by myself.
You're doing it yourself. Oh,
Oh, well, there you go.
go ahead and roll a d6. He's gonna roll a 6. You just know it.
Yeah.
No,
So
30.
that's still a 30.
So
There's something hidden in the.
well, if you'd let me talk.
Yeah, I know.
So tucked between the boards that made up the frame of the mattress, you find 2 more potions of healing.
Oh, you were gonna be like tucked between the mattress. Oh no!
Not that kind of story, Matt.
Like Mike.
And that would be in the ceiling tiles.
Being the ceiling tiles, yes. All right, 2 potions of healing.
Yep,
All right,
That's a total of 4 now, right?
correct.
4 gemstones, 4 potions of healing, 13 silver, 70 gold.
Nice.
You're missing 22 silver.
Where was that? Who has that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, there was
So-
the
I have it crossed off so that I know that I gave it to you.
Gotcha.
What is it?
there was 11 silver in the
I
one
got
body.
13 silver. Okay, 13. Oh, 11. So we got 11, 22, and 13.
Huh?
11, 22, and 13.
No.
I don't know where the 11 came from.
I have 13, and you're saying
had-
22?
The treasure that's been awarded is 13 silver, 22 silver, 70 gold,
Okay.
4 gems, 4 potions of healing.
Okay, got it. All right. Well, shoot, guys. What do we have left?
Well, we got to figure out where that stupid were rat went through.
He went through my when I tracked him last time. He went through that crack in the hole near where they got the water from. Brad, we can't hear you. You're muted. Um,
Got back to essay.
well,
This looks like there could be a door here.
where? Yeah, I got you. I agree.
Just based on the way the floor plan flows.
Yeah. You mean investigate it?
Sure.
All right.
He does much better when he's not being helped.
Yeah, that's right. I know.
So
stand back. Stand back. Just stand back.
you do find a lever hidden behind some rocks, but when you open it, it only opens part way, and the passage behind it is collapsed.
Ah, shit. What about from? You look at it. What about from the storage room?
Which storage?
The where we found the discarded weapons.
Oh, what about it?
See if we can find a secret passage from there.
Okay.
So you say it's just completely collapsed. There's no way.
Correct. Unless you can turn into gaseous form, or
Oh, where we're
somehow,
at.
even though where we're at would have a tough time getting through there.
Okay. Shit. Well, check the where the shackles were on the wall. Let's check that, and then I say check the storage room again. Or along the wall, I suppose. But this is the best place. You're right.
Oh, and
Howard.
by the way, the collapsed passageway.
Uh-huh.
As you're investigating it, you definitely get a whiff of sewer.
Ugh.
Oh, nice. So we got water leakage from the sewer.
I don't know about a
Okay.
well that close to a sewage source.
You can smell it. It doesn't mean it's that close.
Yeah.
It just
Well,
means that the wind happens to be carrying it.
Okay. All it takes is water and like fungus or mold, and you get some really nasty smells. Believe me, I've crawled through it
Oh,
before.
I believe you.
I was in
Dry
somebody's house the other day. I was in somebody's house going down into their crawl space, and I was like, "Is any of this moisture from sewage?" And he was like, "Oh yeah. Last winter, it was, see where that mark is up on the concrete? Yeah, that's where it was." Thanks, buddy. Okay, so let's check back in this room.
Okay,
Give me a roll investigate.
I do.
All right.
We lost Brad.
19.
You don't find anything.
Yeah, I didn't think we would. Fuck. Sorry.
Well, I
All
think
right, check in here.
this looks like this might lead somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
23.
Nah, you search for about half an hour and you can't find any
Okay.
signs of exit.
What about well okay, all right. Shit. Okay. In here.
Into the holding area?
Yeah.
All right.
Woo! Great roll. All right.
You don't need me to tell you what that roll got you.
No, I don't think so.
This looks like it goes somewhere.
If
All
it
right.
does, it's because no. There's a wall there.
Well, I can't see. It just looks like shadow to me. So
It's just a
What
little
about
jag
down
in
the well?
the
What about
map.
down in the well?
Sorry,
Yeah.
what, Matt?
you're gonna try to get access to it through the well.
I'm just thinking. Let me think this through. That passage is the only thing that I can think of. Can we take the secret door down and excavate it?
You have shovels?
No, but we can go get some.
You would have to mine through it. It's a stone ceiling collapse.
Okay. What would it cost to get a mining crew?
Depends on how big of a mining crew.
I don't know, half a dozen guys.
A half a dozen guys, assuming that the bar would let you march through a mining crew to their cellar. Because technically, I mean, the law is a little bit fishy on this one as far as water deep is concerned, but technically, you're in someone else's cellar.
We're below their cellar.
If you can't access it without going through their bar, it might as well be their cellar. I'm just gonna throw that out.
We came down over here, right? I think we're probably in the next door, across the street at least.
Keep telling yourself that. It might become true.
Well, if I get the right permits.
Sorry, Matt, you already used your inspiration.
Anybody else help out here? Guys, I think we're at an impasse. Really, I do.
Well, I'm going to check this wall where the rat went through and see if maybe there's a secret door on that wall. And I'm going to... I'll use my inspiration point. See if I can't do some good.
I could probably help you there. Oh, shit. That's nice.
Now, you spend about half an hour searching. You don't find any hidden doors or levers or buttons or anything of that nature. You do spend some time investigating the. You pull out the rag and whatever Sese shoved into the hole for the were-rat. It does look like it slopes pretty gently down and to the right, which would be south on the map.
So maybe accessible down here.
No, let's. It would be down and to the I mean that's the direction it goes in, but it looks like it's a natural crack.
Hmm.
All right. The secret door is directly below where the spider was killed.
It is?
So, yes, it is. So
remember that the stair was it was a shallow slope and quite long.
Oh, so it could be over where it could be even over where the study was, right? Was that a study?
Or further, yes.
Well, I can't see how it can't be just in that room. I mean,
I'm going to investigate the well.
yeah.
Is there any way out of the well? Can I see?
You would have to dive in. It is quite clear, but it is also quite deep.
Hmm.
And it's not like there's light down there.
There can be.
There can be, but there isn't right now.
Yeah.
Well,
I think we need Brad to help us out with that. He's muted. Brad. Wave if you can hear me.
Flip Matt off if you care.
Yeah.
You're muted.
You're muted. No one knows what you're saying.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all right.
I was trying to unmute it, but anyway. So you want some light?
Well, either that or we want a nice, strong, strapping young lad to go down in the well who has a high athletics.
Well, yeah, I suppose I could go fish around.
And
I've
have
got a
to,
light spell I can cast. Of course, I got dark vision anyway,
yeah.
Sure.
so I guess I'll strip out of my armor
Woo!
All right.
down to my loincloth.
Down to your loincloth. That's what I was going to say.
I'm very glad you don't have your squire here.
Well, very clearly, he does not skip leg day.
That's right.
I should warn you, there's no French bikini in my past, so my
So you're saying
Azir,
you're just all out there.
my Azir golden cubes are beautiful to you though because my charisma is 16.
Okay.
He makes it look good.
Man, which looks so good.
You didn't know that they invented the mankini that early.
So I'm just gonna take my dagger. I'm not gonna take a swim around. And
I'll
Well,
put.
you've got something that you can use with Holy Smite, so you're fine. All right,
I'm
so-
casting light on a rock and I'm throwing it in the rock in the well.
Has Brad used his inspiration point yet?
He has not.
Dang it, I can't give him an inspiration point.
are you guys gonna throw like a rope
Howard
down the
already
well
did.
or something?
He threw some light down there.
Yeah, I can throw I can weight my rope and put it down there.
Okay, that'd be good.
All right.
And just in case you get in trouble, got to come out fast or something.
Yeah, I'll tie it off.
Because there were stairs down, right? At least part of the way. Weren't there stairs into the well?
No, there's like a step. Just
Okay.
to get just to approach it, but there's no stairs going down underneath the water.
Where he draws
Wow.
water from for his potions, not where he like bathes.
I'm still trying to get back into Forge.
Just
Numerous
until Roy-
computer restarts. And but yeah, I'll jump in. Boom. I'm in the water.
I will go ahead and roll athletics for you if you don't mind.
Yeah. I'm close, I think.
Do you want to use your inspiration or anything? I'm just asking because I'm rolling for you.
Yeah, because I'll give you your
Because
inspiration
if
for
I roll a
that.
1 and you get pissed at me because I didn't do it with inspiration,
Because I'll refresh his inspiration. That was awesome.
I'll forego the inspiration because I may need it for a saving roll.
Yeah,
Once I get in the water.
because he
you
has to
rolled an
investigate.
11.
All right.
So
You just-
you get down and you do from the, yeah. Well, it's those strong legs. He's just dolphin kicking down to the bottom like a majestic beast that he
Right.
is.
Holy crap.
You don't know how someone that grew up in the desert moves through the water like a dolphin. Like a smooth, hairless, golden dolphin.
With a glorious man bush.
And an ass that won't quit. You got it.
That's right. I don't mean to
So you-
brag.
There's a reason why you were blessed by God.
Any one man you had to, I'd be the one.
Right. Well, how do you pronounce the place that you come from? The country?
I always say Mulholland, but that's not right.
Mulholland? Is that a tribe?
I come from Mulholland Drive.
Yeah. That's Mulholland's ass.
Yeah.
The pride of the nation.
Hey, I'm back again. I'm back
Okay.
in Forge now.
Well then, so you get down to the bottom, or near to the bottom, where Matt described the skeleton, and you do find this hand that is kind of in a clutch configuration where Hugo had described where he found the potion.
It's Mulheron.
What's
It's
that?
Mulheron. It's Mulheron. Sorry,
Mulheron.
I couldn't hear you. Okay, sorry.
And then you can feel a faint current of the water, but it goes into the rocks through
I can't see any openings in the rocks, no fissures or anything.
Accessible. Thanks.
No, it's
Thanks.
basically it's seeping through the walls.
I was going to give you an inspiration point.
Well, you still can,
Well,
but he doesn't have hasn't spent it.
I know. I was just joking.
well, I'll spin one here, no doubt. But how deep is the well?
It's about 20 feet.
You have to clear your ears. That's about it.
So maybe I come back up for some air and go back down and check the other sides of the thing.
Sure.
So you're saying I can feel a current
Right.
crossing the chamber. Can I
Right.
tell where the current's coming from?
It's coming from the south and exiting to the north.
But again, there's no fissure on either side or no opening on the
It's
south or the
loose
north.
rock. It's loose rock. The carved stone is only about 5 feet at the tip, and then from there down, it's cobble.
Can I roll an investigation to see if I think if I move some of those rocks around, I might find an opening or something?
Well, let's do it. You're not actually logged into the game yet.
It's coming up.
All right. Well, let me roll because you came up and now you're going to go back down. I'm going to roll another athletics for you,
Okay.
and then I'll roll your investigate.
Here, let me see if I can roll the athletic.
All right. I don't have you as logged in yet, but
No. Go ahead and roll it. That's fine.
all right. Here's your athletics.
You know those are hidden, right?
You got an 8. So you're only going to be able to spend a short time. You didn't get a full breath. So your investigation will be at a disadvantage because you're not going to have the lung power.
All right. Well, what if I go back up and try again?
All right. When you were looking, you could not find anything. You're not sure, but you think that if you dislodge, if you start pulling off the rocks, you're really afraid of what would happen if that gave in, because you would be buried.
There you go. All right. I'm back to the surface. Get my shit back on.
All right. Couldn't
Fresh
find
mask.
anything, huh?
Nope.
Yeah, you don't smell as bad.
But now my golden blonde blocks are gloriously clean.
But your armor isn't.
I don't have anything to comb my hair with, so I guess I just have to put my.
You don't have
What
a
is that?
comb with you? Oh my God!
That's what
Wait.
you're the small child for.
The Spartans carried a comb with them at all times to comb their beard and their
Wait,
locks.
we're traveling with the priestess of Soon. She's probably got an entire makeup set and
Didn't comb out his hair while we wait, right?
My glorious golden locks
Disgusting.
bestowed upon me by Horace Raw, of course.
That's right.
all right.
All
I'm out of ideas
So
here.
there's still the
So
question of the hole. What do you want to do with the hole? The crack, the were rat crack.
Well, we stuffed a silver coin in it.
Right.
And anybody else have any ideas there?
Well, we can't get in there or get through there, right? There's no physical
Through
way
the
we can.
hole.
Yeah.
The hole's like yay
Yeah.
big.
Can
Yeah.
we like pound on the wall with
Yeah.
hammers and
Yeah. There you
break
go.
the stone? Let me put it this way. Could Matt pound on the wall with a hammer and break
Yeah.
the stone while we stand carefully back?
And then the whole
you-
cavern caves in and we're buried alive.
Yeah. Jimmy, I'll study it and make some calculations. Use insight. Figure out if this is maybe something that can happen.
Go ahead
Is
and
it
roll.
big enough for the holy hand grenade of Antioch?
Yeah.
Do you have one?
We can go on a quest for the holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Yeah, sure, we can do it.
Yeah, really. So Hugo begins to tell this like technical jargon ladled thing about how you absolutely can, and there's weak points here, and here, and all you need is focused explosions.
I tell you what,
He goes on for a good 15 minutes, and everybody realizes that he was just bullshitting and
That's
did
gonna
not
be my-
know.
That's going to be my next multi-craft.
In 10 minutes, right?
Engineer. I'm going to be a level 2 structural engineer.
Change
Combat
your
engineer,
class
thank you.
to dwarf.
I don't know what the hit die are for those, but okay. So I'm pretty sure the
I am-
DM is telling us we're fucking SOL there.
All right. So what we need to do now?
One thing that you do notice when you're spending all of this time in the room is the floor tiles around the pool have gotten loose with age. But when you lift it up, it's just old crumbly rock.
How does that help us?
Well, it might not, but that's the detail that you got. You did roll a 6.
No, he rolled a 2.
Hold on.
It got rounded up to 6. All right, I don't know how to. I guess we could try to prevent the were-rat from just coming back by blocking.
Yeah, that's definitely what we need to do next is figure out how the hell to keep a lycanthrope from coming up through here. And then we can at least report success. Who here is a lycanthrope expert?
Uhtred, go ahead and give insight.
Uhtred.
Uhtred?
Uhtred, who the hell is that? Who's breaking the fourth wall now?
You're not logged in yet. I guess I will roll it for you.
Okay. The music's playing, but it won't log me all the way in.
So you're pretty sure that the crumbly stone it's only about an inch deep or so before it gets to fresh rock. But you're pretty sure if you directed enough force, you could probably make a channel from the well to the hole and flood it.
Drown the rat?
Well, if he can't, I mean, we're making the assumption that he can't get to the sewer from.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I
true. You're assuming that he has a nest and not an exit, but even if it's an exit, having the running water would make it more difficult for him to come back up the hole.
I didn't think it was going to be that easy.
That, or we could pile rubble.
It
in
is
front of that
section
trap.
3.
Yeah, you're true. True. All right, let's do it.
Very good then.
And we'll leave the silver piece in there just for good measure.
Alright, so
You
we're
guys
gonna.
spend about an
Take it
hour
off your,
like
take it off the
chipping
party
away.
chart.
What's
Take it
that?
off the party count.
Yeah. Well, you guys did find silver, so there you go.
Yep.
So you guys spend about an hour chipping away at it with whatever you can get a hold of. If
I'm
the
not-
only thing that you have is an edged weapon, then that will damage the weapon.
Somebody had a hammer, didn't they?
I don't know.
I think
know
I
I
have a
had-
mace.
Well, I also have crowbar, pitons. I would assume I'd have a
crowbar can
hammer
be
if I got.
used as a crude chisel.
Yeah, I would assume if I have pitons, I have a hammer of some sort. That's in the adventuring gear.
When you import the
Hammer.
adventuring gear, it should have it broken off.
Yeah, I got a hammer. Okay,
All right.
hammer, chisel, pitons, crowbar. I can do it.
Yep. So you spend about an hour with your hammer and crowbar to chisel out a channel that runs from the well to the hole, the rat hole. And you're gratified to see that you were able to get deep enough of a channel that the water is now flowing down into this hole.
All right.
You wait another 15 minutes to see if it fills up, and it does not, but the tunnel is well and truly flooded.
All right.
So when we exit this room,
Right?
why don't we take one of those old tables and lay it across the door so that the door won't come open either?
Yep. Either side.
You could use. You found quite a bit of wood in the form of
Fashion
like
a
bed
trap
frames.
of sorts.
Huh?
Kind of fashion a trap of sorts.
With what?
That's what I'm. There, everything in the alchemy lab was pretty much used up over
Yeah,
the years.
it's all glassware.
Okay.
I'm thinking some det cord, some C4.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
I don't think that's in the starting inventory kit.
Oh yeah. No, I got it right here.
Because if it is, I want some in the other game.
Yeah.
I seem to have lost my bird.
You lost your bird.
Hell, Aaron's thing is off in the black here.
Oh,
Yeah, your bird's
did
right
we
there.
move?
No, I guess the bird was socializing with.
Yeah.
It was being preened.
Oh. Priestess of Soon was making the bird pretty.
Yes. Even familiars need to be conscious of how they look.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, I could lock the door. Is there a lock on either one of these doors?
None of these doors have locks, just latches.
Okay. Well, we could use some cord and stuff to make it on the opposite side to make it so they have to at least bust through it.
Which way did the door swing?
It
Why?
says it's inward.
Remember that, Howard?
This
I'm
would
sorry?
swing in. This would swing in.
It says both of them swing in. So, it's not like they can bust through them. We could use metal filings or anything to like kind of
I
wedge
can
the
tell you
door.
the trash that you've found is glass, wood, a broken sword, an intact sword that killed a guard, straw, broken shackles, spider's web,
Okay.
and a spider.
All right. So we could use the broken pieces of the sword to fashion a wedge to fit in the door, so that they can't, just open the door real easy.
If you wanted to do that, you have hammer and pitons.
Yeah.
You already have that. You don't need to get something special.
Well, what I'm saying is I could use the pieces of the sword to wedge in there and hammer it in place.
Sure. Yeah,
So,
you could do that.
all right. So we'll seal the room where the where the
The
where
well
the
room.
well is, and then we'll seal the room. We'll seal the two doors over here where the stairs are.
What if we ever want to come back here?
Well,
Yeah.
it'll be from the down. It'll be from the coming down side that we can remove it.
All right. Is that what
All
the
right.
party's gonna do?
Yep.
Well,
I'm
All
doing.
right.
What?
I mean, that's only going to hold them for, a little while. I don't think it's going to permanently.
That's why we talk. That's why we tell them about it.
Okay.
This is a recon, not a force recon.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. They wanted us to fix the problem.
Well, it escaped, and we investigated as much as we could, and we were at an impasse. That's what I said earlier. Is
We-
we're at an impasse.
We drove it
talked to
off.
them, we blocked up all the entrances that we could.
Yeah. So my only other thought process is to bring in a mining crew and to excavate down into the room where the spider was, or the chamber over there to the north of it, somewhere in that area in a 3x3 block area, or 4x4. It should be a way to get down into that secret entrance to the Underdark. That's my thought.
Or we could just collapse the walls in front of that door. That we.
I would also throw out that the barkeep might not want an entrance to the Underdark under his bar.
Yeah.
Well,
So we could collapse
the
walls.
barkeep is not the one who contracted us. It was the
Well, I think
mercenary service.
ultimately he was.
Yeah.
He hired the
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this. That's a theoretical because that's our next move based off of what the mission parameters.
How
That
about we
may
go-
not be what they want to do, but that's our next suggestion.
All right, so we've flooded the
The
tunnel.
rat hole. Yep.
If we bar the doors on our way out,
Yep,
then let's go report what we found.
that's right. Yep. And if they want to excavate, let's do it. But if not, okay, we're done.
Yeah. Well,
Aaron, you want to add anything?
No, because I was just thinking if we start whacking their walls down, that we might get in trouble.
Yeah, we could.
Oh, she's with Mike. Okay, I got it.
Well, you have to believe that if we start collapsing things, the bar's above us. That might have structure.
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is that's the only recommendation that I have left is that we have to mine down. And the reason I said bring in a mining crew is because they will know what to do to make it so that we don't collapse anything and that we can, go down. That's the only way you can do it. We're done.
Matt wants to hire a dwarf.
I
He
think
wants to hire a crew of dwarves.
Yeah, a crew, at least 6. Hey, it's not my money. I mean, it's their money. I mean, if they want to invest this money, that's fine.
Quality work. They're gonna have to pay for the labor.
That's right. I gotta give them the estimate for the job, and if they don't want to do it, I mean, they just sign off right here and just say we don't care. The rest of it's done. We're good, and we collect. We're good.
All right.
You go join the Teamsters when we weren't looking.
Yeah. And if you want the upgrade, if you want an insurance on wear protection, that's right here. It's right there.
We
Right there.
escaped
You
if
just
something
you
happened
put
to
your
it.
initial you put your initial right here, and we pay off right. Yeah.
All right.
So you're
Anyone
gonna-
else?
Anybody else?
All right, so we're barring the doors on our way out and headed
Sounds
back
like
up.
it.
Headed back up.
Recommending team of dwarves. Okay, how was that worded? Yeah. There's some voices in the background again.
That's just the voices in your head.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, carry on.
All right. So unless you're going to do something, we'll just transition to the next map.
Roger that.
Anybody else have anything to do in this area?
Now we're
I
going
want to
back.
take a sample. I want to take a sample of the well water, the stream water, the stream. Yeah,
Do you have a something to hold it in?
I'm sure I do. Hold on.
Oh, this is a movie sounding one.
I mean, technically, you could just have a big mouthful of it and don't swallow.
Oh,
Wow, Mike. Wow. I'm sure I have a water skin that I can use. Anybody else?
No, I
Looks
surprisingly
like no.
I don't have anything. I mean, I have an ink vial full of ink.
Nah, I'm
I
good.
do not want to
No,
lose
we
that.
The ink is worth a lot
we
more
do
than the
not
water.
want to waste that. Yeah, not want to waste that.
All right, so you're going to empty out your water skin and refill it before you leave?
Yep.
All right. So you do that.
Yep. Sniff the water before I.
Surprisingly, it smells like elderberries.
Yeah.
It has no smell at all.
All right.
Your mother was a hamster.
All right, so you guys are going to head up. So you guys progress back to the Thirsty Throat without event. Now you're hearing voices.
Yeah.
Which actually I need to stop because it's now the morning and she's not singing right now.
Oh, dang it.
I just have to find which one it is.
Is there anybody in the storeroom or in the kitchen?
Actually, I wasn't remembering the long rest. Hold on, let me finish turning off the.
I think Coco's favorite vacation.
I didn't label it very good, so I can't find the which playlist is playing.
Pretty sure Coco has something.
I don't have a.
Seriously, Mike, as I come up the stairs, is there anybody in the storeroom or the kitchen?
The cook is preparing.
Oh. Okay. How about the storeroom?
The storeroom is just you guys.
Oh, okay. Is there a bottle of good wine right there?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, I'm getting the music feeding back through Aaron's mic.
I just
oh,
stopped
sorry.
It should be stopped now.
All right.
Okay.
Bottle of good wine there?
Good for the thirsty throat.
Okay. That's good enough.
You're stealing a
I
bottle
got
of wine?
What? Are you in here? Do you want a drink or not? How long have we known each other? Are we doing this guy a good service or not?
You're gonna steal a bottle of wine? Seriously?
Are you stealing it or not?
Apparently not.
Well, it's up to you. Are you doing it?
Is it opener? Does it have a cork in it?
Yeah, it has a cork in it.
All right, we're taking a drink.
Are you taking the drink, or are you just going to have a drink?
Taking a drink. I am taking a drink right in front of her. Right in front of Dwin.
Are you like aggressively eyeballing him?
Yeah. I like this. Oh, that's so good. Do you want a drink?
No.
Okay. Carry on.
See, now the dice rolled.
Hey,
What is it rolling as Sese?
the dice rolls. Sometimes the dice just rolls.
Weird.
Besides, Sese isn't even up here yet.
He's up here.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, how you doing?
Although Sese's brain is not here right now, so I don't know what he's going to say to that.
That's right.
Summoning Lucky.
I'm lawful neutral. So,
You want a
you
drink?
know,
You want a
whatever
drink?
crime you commit is on you.
You want a drink? I
You
got
better
some
do
right
So
here.
but you're okay with him doing it.
Yeah. There you go.
He's okay doing it. Well, he's a heathen. He hasn't been converted yet.
Oh no,
Let
but you
the
got that
sweet love of
wrong.
Horace Ray- Needs to let the sweet love of Horace Ray fill his life, like the rising of the morning.
It's going to start with leg day.
But Horace Ra has provided this for you.
Has he or has Set?
Ah, but I'm not a follower of Set.
Is it,
I have no
is it a
idea what
temptation
Set does.
placed in your path by Set? Are you addicted to Set?
I've been traveling with a follower of Horace Ra, and Horace Ra has provided such things for me in your stead. Do you wish to take part or not?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Thank you, brother. Let the love of Horace Ra shine upon you.
That's right.
I think that might be blasphemy.
I know people.
Oh, now, see, Jason's paladin would have to tell him he'd have to pay for the bottle of wine.
Yes. All
This
right.
guy's
So
being
you guys
lawful
proceed
neutral.
out through the kitchen.
What was the cook's name? I can't remember.
The cook's name. I actually did name the cook. Hold on.
Yeah.
Cookie?
Cookie
No.
McChicken.
Does he have a rooster on his shoulder?
He does.
Yeah.
That's a cock for you, Howard.
His name is Destrin.
Destrin, good morning to you.
I
Destrin for
didn't
Tom.
think you were ever going to come out of there.
I know, I felt the same. Do you cook breakfast?
I do. I have fresh eggs.
Oh my goodness. We need breakfast for
And
everybody
he
before
pokes the
we eat.
chicken, like angles his shoulder, pokes the chicken, and an egg shoots out the back.
No.
Well,
What
the
do you
roosters
do
don't
breakfast?
lay eggs.
It lands in the frying pan. But
Breakfast for
unfortunately, it still has shell.
my good man. I have some 300-year-old silver to pay for that, if you wish. Unless, of course, you consider it a good deed done.
I'm just the cook.
You're just the cook. So do you wish to cook us a breakfast for 4?
I'm always happy to cook for a customer.
All right. So is that, I'm not quite sure how that worked out. Whatever the math is.
It means you're a customer.
Oh, okay. All right. Name your price, sir. Good sir.
I will post his picture in the chat
You'll post it
so that you have a better picture of the guy cooking your breakfast.
Wait, you can show it in the game.
I didn't import it into the game as a full picture.
Oh.
What do you suggest for breakfast, Dustin?
Oh, well, the eggs, of course, are fresh. And
Let's do it.
I've got bacon and strong dark bread and beer.
Yeah, there we go.
Roosters don't lay eggs.
Yeah, I know.
That's a rooster on his shoulder, and an egg came out of him.
I'm pretty sure that's just a chicken.
All right.
Yeah, it's just that's. But I'm sure you royals not really know the difference between rooster and a chicken.
Well, no, that's what we have peons like you for. Is to fetch our food.
So you mentioned it, and he kind of looks at it, and he's like, "Then what have I been cooking all this time?"
What have I been cooking all this time?
We all have our roles to play in the universe as designed by Horace Raw.
That's right.
And mine happens to be on the top, and yours is far lower.
Well, see, I don't really fit into the whole
He tells you to take it out
tree.
to the dining room while he gets your
Mine-
breakfast ready.
Mine's kind of like over and then to the top, and I don't really have a chain of command. Sorry.
Well, it's all as Horace Raw intends, right? And
That
you
is
know,
correct. That is
we all
correct.
have a-
I answer to no one.
you're riffraff.
No, you got this wrong because he blessed me with all kinds of knowledge.
He's inviting you to leave his kitchen.
That's right. Let's go. Let's eat some breakfast. Come on.
Where
Where
lost
are we
my-
at?
I lost my bird.
You okay? Let's go have some breakfast, folks.
We're gonna have chicken for breakfast. Or
Oh,
wait, falcon.
Falcon. Woo.
Magic falcon. Oh, it tastes just like a magical chicken.
I'll wait, Mike. I'll wait for everybody to kind of file out into the dining room, and I'll give him a gold out of the coffer
So
here.
that's familiar. He's kind of like, you don't need rations, right? Because you could just kill him and eat him, and then summon another one, right?
He's
Sadly, the meat would evaporate in your stomach.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not really a falcon.
Oddly enough, when he takes the gold, Matt, when you give him the gold,
Yeah.
he kind of looks at it and he goes, "Well, yeah, between this, yeah, that'll pay for the food and the wine you drank."
Oh,
All right. There's another
You
one.
notice that he actually has an amulet of tear.
Okay. As long as we're being honest, how about another gold?
What's that?
I said, as long as we're being honest, I guess I'll give you another gold.
All right. Are you gonna take the bottle back? Is that what it is?
No, I'll toast him.
Oh, okay.
For a gold piece, you ought to be able to get a couple bottles of wine.
That's right.
Yeah, at this rate, he's just like, just take what's left.
I'll just be like this. I understand. I'm good.
We sure we want the rogue handling the money?
It's his
no.
money. He doesn't have the party money.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't think. I don't know who's carrying
I'm
it.
just taking notes.
So he just gives you the remains of the bottle, Matt,
Yeah,
and says, "That'll do."
that'll do. Just give my thumbs up.
He goes back to shaking his chicken over a frying pan. It lets out a couple squawks and some more eggs hit the pan.
I can't get through the door. There we go.
He drank too much.
That's right.
Matt's in character.
So
That's right.
Sensei has a booth
Where's he
where you
at?
can eat at the bar.
Huh?
I just put Sensei at a booth. I didn't know. Brad's still not able to log in.
Yeah, no, I'm dead. I'm dead in the water.
Yeah, I didn't even
So I
see him on
think
here. Oh, I got him.
My laptop won't connect to my dad's Wi-Fi, and his computer needs a graphic renderer in order to,
Oh.
to display Forge.
Why weren't
So
your
I
computer
am-
connected to the Wi-Fi?
You're getting all of me you're going to get tonight.
Right.
Roger that.
So you do notice that Adam is
Mhm.
like curled up by the fireplace,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got like a wooden plate with some scraps of bread and a big tankard, big meat tankard or ale tankard next to him, from where he spent the night.
All right, I'm gonna go over and kick him, make sure he's not drunk.
Who's this? Oh, you're.
Not by
He's a little
far.
he's a little bleary, but he's not hungover. He's not like Hugo yet.
Ah,
Okay. I can't have him drinking on the job. That's one of the things he's got to learn as a warrior of Horus Ra.
Sensei, I was afraid that you were never going to come back out, but I had faith.
Wrong, because it doesn't matter how much he drinks, he still has to do his job.
So
Well,
he's telling you that he was
technically-
afraid that you weren't going to come out when the sun set, and you hadn't come out yet.
Yeah,
He was very afraid for you, but he prayed
Yeah,
hard.
Normally we pray at sunrise, right?
Right.
And we start our watch at sunset, but you know, we always get up in the morning to pray to Horus Ra to greet him on his glorious return.
Well, let's see. With all the time spent downstairs plus the long rest, it's about 10 o'clock,
Yeah.
which is why there aren't any patrons in the bar.
Apparently, there's 4.
Yeah.
Well, just you guys.
That's right. this is Cracker Barrel. What are you talking about? I want my biscuits and gravy.
That does sound pretty good.
So yeah, he's telling you about how he was afraid when you didn't come back, and he did his prayers and his exercises like he was supposed to, but he didn't know how long you would be, so he's just been waiting.
It's all in accordance with the will of Horus Ra, Adam.
And he
All in accordance
like
with his will.
displays the pack of your stuff. He's like, I made sure I kept a good eye on all of your things.
Well, you listen to your elders because he is right. It is all in accordance with the will of the gods.
It is. Although sometimes those gods are set instead of Horus Ra, and that's bad. And that's
Yes.
why I'm
But Ra, sometimes, when at the end of the day, he travels through the underworld,
And he's a mean drunk.
rises again.
And that's one to grow on.
I'll have Adam go and tell the cook that we need one more breakfast for him.
So he goes in and tells the cook. He
Alright.
comes out with like a half loaf of brown bread and another mug of beer.
Matt paid enough money for all of us to eat for a day or two, so
Yep.
All right.
You say Matt did that, but I'm not so sure he took the party money.
I did. I took it out of mine.
All right.
So not long after the bartender comes to your table with plates of food, he apologizes that the normal barmaid is currently busy right now.
Yeah,
She's
sure,
not used to working this early in the morning.
You're in the wrong attire, sir. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Thank you.
So he puts down platters of food and drink, and says, "So, what went on down there? You were gone for a really long time, and we didn't think you would be coming back up."
Well, in all seriousness, there was a rat problem.
And is it dealt with?
Well, that is questionable, but I think so.
Well, he asks, so, well, what exactly do you mean? Tell me what was going on.
It was a were-rat, not a rat.
These are dark times. Dark times.
Yes,
Well,
but he chose to slip away rather than face us in combat.
Okay.
So he was a coward, but that's
I
okay.
see.
That is such as the way of the were-rat.
The way of the were-rat.
That is correct.
Roll a persuasion. Because that kind of smells like bullshit from this area.
I was expecting that.
Persuasion or deception?
Deception.
Well, yeah, deception if you just want him to buy it, and persuasion if you're actually trying to get somewhere with it.
Yeah, we're good.
Wow.
Yeah? So what are you doing? Persuading.
That was persuasion.
Yep. So you spin your tail and he comes around to, yeah, totally reasonable, yeah, totally.
So
So, in the end, we really don't know because, the were-rats had been known to be a gang in
I've heard that. I've
Waterdeep.
heard that.
Yes, you have. So did I.
now, I
And
I
yet
will.
somehow that comes off as persuasive.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
No. We know you're
That
not
was
nearly as
bad.
persuasive as your character.
Yeah.
Why are we letting the Priestess of Soon talk?
Wait, are you or aren't you?
She's not as pretty as Matt is.
What? That's blasphemy. That's quite literally blasphemy.
I think that is literally blasphemy.
We were talking about that, and we said he was going to be the face.
Yeah. I'm the
His
face.
charisma
I pulled
was
off the face. Yeah.
Yeah, we did agree on that. That's true.
Because my charisma is 16 as well. I don't know. It was tied between the two of us, I think.
Yeah, but I got 17.
Oh, well, I'm gonna kind of elbow Hugo in the ribs and kind of lean over and say, "Did we tell him about the other areas that we found?" You can't. You
Well,
can't.
no one mentioned closing the secret door that led down there in the first place.
Yeah.
So, because you didn't close the door, it's like the first time they go into the cellar, they're going to see it.
Yeah. That's a little bit of a slippery slope there, man. I mean,
And they also knew that you were down there for a full day.
yeah.
You can't very well drag a crew of dwarves down there. It's only a three.
Through the back door.
It's a
It's
two.
the cook. It's the cook, not the bar owner. We're talking the cook, not
Okay.
the bar owner.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm there. So there's more to be determined. I will relate that to him, and that's about as far as I can go.
What specifically are you leaving out, if anything?
The mad alchemist.
Okay.
I mean, how do you relate all that?
Okay.
I mean, he's not the bar owner, right?
The barkeeper?
Yeah.
The
He's-
barkeeper?
no,
You're
the
not
bar-
sure, but he is working there. He was working there last night when you came in, and he's working there this morning
Okay.
when you came
All
out.
right. So I don't know much how much you know of the history of Waterdeep, but I think there's some more investigation to go on here. That's about as far as I can go.
I see. So, Magic Mechanical will be working on this further?
Probably. I mean, there's more to delve into here. I mean, who do I talk to about possibly getting a
Mining permit.
mining permit? I mean, would I talk to you?
A mining permit?
Yeah, I
In
mean,
Waterdeep? Are
well-
you mad? Do you want to break into Underdark? The fact that you have to pause, he just gets horrified the longer you pause to think of it. Just like,
that was for purpose. yeah. So, who owns the property?
well, my family does, but we have a loan on it, like most everybody else does in Waterdeep.
So,
So I can't disrupt the business for shenanigans.
no,
If that's
I
what
don't want to do that. I don't want to do. No, look. Wait. I do not want to stop your business at all. It would go on underneath
What?
I mean, I don't. I'm not saying that's what we're going to do. 'Cause
How would you like to have a crew of miners as dedicated patrons?
no, what?
They'd come in here for every meal.
I mean, we would pay for that, but it would be at the city's expense.
Why would it be at the city's expense?
Huh?
It's a safety of the city. I mean, we're talking about here.
Well, why, if it's the safety of the city, why wouldn't they just wall it up? Use magic to create stone, seal it off.
Well,
I'm
maybe I'm asking the wrong person.
I'm going to step in here and I'm going to say, hey, look, we were down there. We chased this rat. It was a were rat. We killed a couple of really big fucking spiders down there, right? We sealed all that off, right? Where the were rat ran into this crack in the wall, we created a cascade of water that fills that hole up. Now, it's possible he could come out through a different entrance. We don't know. So we barred one of the doors down there. If you really want to fix this thing, what you need to do is get some masons in here and bricklayers, something like that, and brick up the wall in front of that door. That way the creatures can never get back in your basement again.
Someone
Barring
who can
that,
speak sense. Your
Yeah,
wisdom
barring
is as fine and golden as your hair, sir.
my friend is trying to say that, if you went in there, you could bury the thing, you could bury the entrance to the Underdark, or you could try and mine your way deeper in and try and get the were-rat, but that's probably not a good solution. We've fixed it as far as we can. If you want to take further additional steps because you're really worried about the threat, you're going to need to brick that thing off, and that
I
means you're going to have
appreciate
to
your
bring
candor, Sir Knight.
you're gonna have to bring crews in to do
Your
that.
advice makes much more sense than this other one. I can smell the wine on his breath from here.
I did pay for that wine. Thank you very much.
The cook
Well,
already told me.
there's a lot of stress when you're fighting
I
spiders and
thought you were the
werewolves.
cook. Wait a minute. Well,
And different people respond differently, especially those people who don't have the love of Horus Ra in their heart, respond differently
I
to those
understand.
stresses.
All right.
he just dropped the mic. He just dropped the mic.
Yep. Well, he says I will be sure to pass along if asked that your work is most satisfactory. We'll take care of sealing up the extra door.
Amen. All right.
And he hands you a note that basically just says that it's like a receipt, basically, a work order.
Guess
That
I'll
was-
hand it. I'll hand it over to the paladin.
Well, I'll give it to the wizard. He can keep all this paperwork stuff. As
The paladin doesn't like
that's-
people handing him papers. It reminds him of a bad time right before court.
Well, it's not my
Something
role
about
to
exposing his golden ash cheeks in public.
Yeah, well, I make decisions. That's my role.
You do, and it was decisive.
And so we have like the administrator, right, who is the wizard, right? And we have the doctor, who's the cleric, and then we have the peon, who's the rogue, right?
Man.
He does a lot of the heavy
He
lifting.
doesn't even qualify as jester.
All
Well,
right.
no, he's a very humorous peasant. I'll give him that, right?
Get over
I know how this is going to work.
Now, to the rest of the party, I'd
And
like
that
to. You guys,
brings us
you
to
guys-
7:00, by the way.
Yep.
Does it?
It does.
You
Well, I
asked
wanted
the
to ask
paladin what time it is.
I wanted to ask the party, were we going to get some more money from these magic folks?
Yeah, you were going to turn it in at they gave you a second address in the beginning of where to report to once the job was finished. And as long as everything was satisfactory, they would discuss certainly a payment and then the prospect of longer term employment.
Yeah. Especially if we're hunting snakes.
Especially if you're hunting snakes.
That'd be good.
That
Snakes
would
are
be
bad.
good. Where was Sese in the other campaign?
Snakes are bad.
I needed you
all about
there.
Yeah, lizard people are like snake people to him. So, they
Yeah.
all must die.
I totally agree.
He could have been problematic though, because he could have seen those snake people and just been like, oh no, power of Horus, here I go.
There you go.
I'm thinking Uhtred's got a lot of patience in comparison to this guy,
He does. All right, so for completing the Session Zero adventure, it's going to be 100 experience each.
Well, that'll put me at second level.
Yep.
And I can't run late tonight, but this is where we'll pick up is heading to drop off your work order with Magic Mechanical.
Good deal.
Okay.
So just as I'm not going to do this every time, but just as a reminder to give yourself an inspiration point for the next session, if you spent it.
Okay.
All right.
And then I will let you work out how you want to split the party money.
Well, why don't we meet up with Magic Mechanical and then...
Yeah. I mean, like out of game, like how you want to split up the money or who you want to carry the money, that kind of thing.
Yep. And
Howard's saying we're going to wait till we get whatever money from them. We'll add it all together and then break it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
With some gems to sell. I assume we're keeping all the healing potions to use to...
Yep. So you want to end the stream and then we'll set the time for the next one?
All right. Well, thanks to all the viewers, and we'll see you next time.